reminders. These two features here are, I think that there are some very rough implementations of location reminders, at least in the Android space, but I've never seen anything like a call minder out there, so we think this is a very, we're the only ones out there with this particular feature. We're really excited to bring this out. And we have a lot more as well. It's kind of hard to show it all just in images like this, but I'll break open the emulator here and I can demonstrate. So the point is that I got this in my head and I'm thinking I can do better than the traditional to-do list. You know, there's thousands and thousands of to-do lists out there, but you know, they're all very similar actually. And you know, they all have just a little checkbox and a little bit of text. And for some people that's perfect, right? That's exactly what they're looking for. But some people would like a little bit more the kinds of tools that we're coming to rely on all the time, like labels and archiving and attachments and things like that. So we're trying to address that kind of slightly more sophisticated to-do list user. So, got on there, or do I keep going? Demo. Okay, I'm going to demo. Before I go into how we try to. Okay, so. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate the actual software in action. All right. So here's a typical to-do list. Oh, by the way, it's in Chinese as well. Actually, I just published it this morning. So if you have it already installed on your phone, if you're already a user, go and update, and you'll get a Chinese interface now. So we're real excited about that. All right. So you know, it's a traditional to-do list. How do I do this? How do I type it? Try this. Okay. So it's a traditional to-do list. And here I'll just like I want to maybe buy so we have this like there we go. I do know how to type actually. Okay, so it's a traditional to-do list. We have this little fast adder to make it kind of fast and easy to get things in here. We can. Let me actually open up a book or open up one. We have things like the priority, maybe some sort of due date, some alarm or something like this. So we've got what people typically come to expect from their to-do list, and we also have attachments, and this can be everything from I'm going to look for a book, maybe I'll ask for a recommendation or something like that. Anyhow, it's a little sub-task thing. But we also have more sophisticated attachments where you can grab data from your phone. So in this case, you can see the data like other to-do lists, photographs, contacts, things like this. Which one of these is contact? I never.
That one.
This one right here? Okay. All right. Okay. So here I'll attach this person. So this is. There we go. Okay. So we have attachments. This is really cool because you can bring everything that's important for a task together into one place. I'll just attach a couple other attachments. Let's add a web page. So maybe I have some particular Wikipedia page that I'd like to add. Okay, so there. Okay, so these make it really easy. You can just click on them and open up the item. Some of them have more advanced features. For example, this contact here. Let me go back. Let me open them up here. You can see that this contact has an address, which is really cool because I know that I want to do something. I want to buy a book somewhere, and I know it involves maybe this person or a particular like a business address. And so if I have a contact with an address, I can say, remind me the next time I'm near that so like a bookstore or something like this. So you might have one contact may have multiple different addresses, maybe like different locations for a bookstore. So I'll just select a particular one. And there. Okay. So here it's already identified where the address is, and you can just say, well, next time I'm this close. The next time I'm like driving up the freeway here, I want to be reminded about this as I drive along. So let's do this, and it'll give me a name, and there we go. We have a reminder for when we're near something. We have a name for this. We call it near reminder, for reminding you when you're near. And I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like when it goes off. Let's see here. I have to do a little bit of fudging here because this is an emulator and not the actual thing. Okay, but you can see up here at the top here, in the status bar, there's this little this little icon pops up, and this is reminding me that I just drove into the area. And actually, I've been using this in Taiwan on my own phone, and it actually works pretty well. Like sometimes there's a restaurant that someone says, "Hey, this is a great restaurant," and I'll very quickly create a near reminder for it. And the next time I'm on the subway or on J or MRT or something, it'll pop up and remind me about the restaurant. So anyhow, here it's giving me some options. So okay, I know I'm close to this place. So what do I want to do? And I think this is give me a route. Okay, so there's different options for deleting it or snoozing it or whatnot. But I'm gonna actually get directions here. Okay, so this is great. Turn-by-turn directions from where I currently am to that location, and if you like a nice GUI, visual thing here, you can move step by step from where I am to where I'm going. Okay, so that's a near reminder. We have other things. We have things like called call minders, and I'll demonstrate those now. So I have this book club maybe, and I borrowed a book from someone, and I need to return a different book to that person. So both of these tasks have my friend Tom Lovings here. So I'm going to. So the next time I get a phone call from him or something like that, I want to be reminded about this task. So next time he calls me, I can remember to grab the books that I need to return to him. So I created these tasks, attached the contact information to them, and then the next time, this could be like days later or months later, and he gives me a call. He just called me, and here we go. You can see out of nowhere I get a notification about this. So I'm going to answer the phone call. And there we go. Okay. So here's the notification. I click on it. It'll show me now all the tasks that that involve this particular contact. So apparently this is popular with business or with salespeople who get calls from customers and need to be reminded about the things that they need to talk with that customer about, and that sort of thing. Okay. So anyhow, you can see this is a special kind of filter that filters down just for that particular content. So. Okay, what else do I have here? Oh, okay. Real quickly, I'll go into the. So right now we've got some pretty basic stuff. You can just select a task. You can long press it. You get some basic options. You can also delete. In any task that's selected, you can come over here and delete it. But right now I don't have. I'm going to enable some more features. For example, we have labels and we have archiving. And I'll show you how that works. So say I have two tasks that are that I want to archive. I can come in here and select them. So instead of deleting them, I can archive them. So anybody who that doesn't want to delete their tasks would rather keep some sort of record. This allows you to do things like go back, like find out, remember exactly what you did last week when your boss asked you to maybe produce a report or something like this. So I can archive them, and then they just I still have